Alrighty boys, so we're going to be comparing the SSR 125 on the right and this Apollo 125 on the left.
What year is yours?
I believe mine's a 15, maybe? Or a 17 maybe, I'm not sure.
I think they're the same year. GJ is the VIN.
It's possible, but anyways guys, these are full manual, 4 speeds with the hand clutch. Just kind of pointing out a few differences you'll see on an SSR versus these Apollos.
It's the 2019.
19? Okay. And this is, I think, is a 17 or a 19. Basically, the big difference you'll see is the engine covers are different colors. Some of the differences you'll see on the Apollo versus the SSR is the color of the engine. You can see, I think the Apollo uses a Lifen and the SSR uses that like
Yongsheng.
Yeah, Yongsheng.
They're typically a little better. The Yongsheng's typically a little better than the Lifen motor.
Right.
And the prices do reflect that too, I believe.
Exactly.
But otherwise, all the components, I mean, very similar head style. You know, cylinder. I'm pretty sure the cylinders you can swap right over.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're the exact same.
Yep. It has the little cylinders, not the big finned ones.
Like Thumb Star. Like
Plastics are exactly the same. Gas tank is the same. The only thing different is that one has a goofy like
metal
chrome gas cap, whereas I just put an aftermarket one. They come with plastic.
A plastic one that looks, you know, just like that. This one has a keyed ignition.
Yes, that's a little bit different too.
And it's got a push button. You know, it's got to run off instead of just hold down to kill.
Tire sizes, I think, on this two bikes
14,
are the same.
14, 12. Yes, sir. 14.
Gotcha. Exhaust pipes look identical.
Yeah.
This carb was goofy on the 007. It's riveted on the carburetor bowl.
That's the new, the OEM carb. I don't.
Something's goofy with that one.
And the air filter's different. It's got a breather that kind of runs up.
He's telling you about that like breather hose there.
Yeah, this breather hose kind of runs up and tucks into like the frame, I think.
Gotcha.
Just allows for a little more breathage, and then obviously there's a crankcase breather that comes back, and then to the little teeth.
Like a little evap canister kind of deal. But yeah, the main difference is I think the engine's just slightly different. Lifen versus Yongsheng. Front clutches on both, and by front clutch I mean clutch levers in the front.
Yes. Yes, that is.
Everything else is pretty much the same between these two bikes. In my opinion, I think the SSR quality is a little bit better.
Yeah. We'll put that to the test.
The Apollos, I think, are a little bit cheaper than SSRs. I think SSRs are, you know, in Thumpies and Pista Pros, they're probably the top of the line, like, in most expensive ones.
Yeah.
And, of course, you can put aftermarket pipes on both of these, which they both do have aftermarket pipes on them.
Coil and stuff looks the same.
Yep, coil and CDI should be the same.
Everything kind of looks very similar.
Braking components are the same. Shocks might be slightly different.
Yeah, shocks are slightly different. This one's got a
It's
little bit of a
mainly
softer
just color of the spring, I would
This
think.
one's got a softer shock on it, and it's definitely blown out a little bit.
Yep.
But
The handlebars on this one here are really wide compared to the SSR.
That I actually do like.
You can see
that.
I think you can even see it in the camera, guys, how much wider that is.
I do like the wider bars, and the stock grips on these Apollos feel really nice.
Actually has a, I thought it had
It does say Apollo.
Apollo actually on it.
Yeah, they actually feel really nice. They're
Sweet.
a harder compound grip though. They're not as soft, but this is also a very hard, like the Pro tapers you put on here. But usually the SSRs come with the soft rubbers.
Right.
But other than that, they're pretty much identical.
Great. So there's the two bikes side by side. Just want to do a little comparison. We'll do some testing, races and durability tests and stuff like that. But just a quick little walk around. So in case you guys ever want to buy an Apollo or buy an SSR, it's kind of what they look like. Kind of the differences. The performance really isn't different between each of them. They both run good. They're both the same power.
And I mean the brake line's a little different. This one's got an elbowed fitting, and this one's got a straight fitting going into the
Yep,
master.
with a braided line.
Yep.
Non-braided line.
This one's braided line. This one's non-braided.
So a little bit better quality in the SSR there.
Yeah, it looks like steel.
Same with the rears.
Yep.
But yeah, that's basically it for the two bikes. Let us know if you guys want to see more videos with these. We have a couple other pit bikes we'll be doing videos on, and yeah, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed.